As you can see way up there, we're at Palo Alto College, part of the Alamo College district. They're conducting a debate today here by the AARP, but they're only allowing 2 candidates to address the public. Again, I'm Antonio Diaz, and I'm a candidate for mayor that's been excluded time after time from the debates, even though I've canvassed this neighborhood, walked the streets. There's a sign of mine right on 410 right here. What more do you need to be a credible candidate? They said I needed to have a campaign office. I have it right here down Roosevelt Street. They say you need to have contributions being donated to. I have that also. I turned that financial statement into the city. But yet organizations like the AARP, which are respectable organizations of elderly voters, the ones that actually take time to vote, we have no access to them because of that criteria. To have an office, to have a campaign team, I guess, and contributions. I have a lady right here wearing my shirt right now, videotaping me. It's campaign work. So I fit all the criteria. I'm a legitimate candidate. I've turned in my financial statements to the city. I've filed through the city. I'm a candidate. But yet, organizations like this, credible organizations, respected organizations, refuse to allow all candidates that are wanting to lead San Antonio's government. We want to do it. If we didn't want to do it, we wouldn't put up with all this mess. We would stay at home like the rest of them. There's 14 candidates, but not all 14 are doing this. Very few. So when they say we don't have the time to invite everybody, no, that's not the issue. They're not going to come. They're not campaigning. They're just putting their name on the ballot. Those of us that are campaigning, and they know we are being left out. And to me, that's creating an unlevel playing field for those 2 or 3 candidates they keep promoting in front of you. Right now, it's the same 2 guys. Last night, I was at the Mexican-American Unity Council. After much of my complaining, they allowed me 2 minutes after those 2 candidates had finished talking. And then they wanted me to be quiet at the 2-minute marker when I said, it's unequal, it's inequality. You're giving them 10, 20 minutes and you're giving me 2. And you're saying, oh, you're being so benevolent. No, I say, no, what you're giving me is a bunch of crumbs and you wanting to be happy about it. I'm not. I want equality because that's what I stand for. That is my whole campaign. My platform is about bringing equality to our local government, to San Antonio, to all the sections of San Antonio. We're in the south side, the most neglected side of San Antonio. Yes, you guys have this beautiful college and it's been growing and growing, but it's growing by the taxpayers that live in this area. The lady videotaping me right now has 3 lots out here. So she pays for this institution to be here. Yet her candidate is not going to be heard by the AARP. In the institution she pays taxes for it to be here. This is inequality, inequity. There's no parity. All these things I can tell you is unjust. Not only to the candidates myself that are working hard to run, but to the voting public. The voting public does not get education as to all the candidates and their platforms, what they're running on. Yeah, after a while we all start saying the same thing, I think. And I'm pulling a lot of them to say what I'm saying. They weren't saying these things that now they're reading my flyers and they're saying the same things now that are in my flyers about not giving tax abatements to these businesses that don't pay $15 an hour to our workers. I was saying that before they said it. Now they're saying it. But I'm not being listened to, they are. It's an unfair playing field they're creating for these 2 candidates. They're creating the narrative. They're saying it's like if you go to Russia, they're going to tell you vote for this guy. That's what these organizations and the media are doing. They're telling you vote for these 3. Only these 3 are credible. Don't vote for these other ones that come knock on your door and give you a flyer in your hand. Don't vote for them. We are supporting these 3. That's what Russia does, that's what China does, right? So what makes us any better? Well, how does this make this the land of the free, home of the brave, and Lady Liberty and all this good stuff? Land of immigrants. I'm Native American. I guess I should be used to being excluded. I should be used to being unwelcomed in my own land, because that's what's going on today. Antonio Diaz, candidate for mayor of San Antonio. Vote for someone that will actually try to treat you as an equal, not treat you as a lesser, or not bow down to you because he thinks you're better, but as an equal. Gracias.